Well, busy night in the National Hockey League. Let's see what happened elsewhere on the ice. The Canadiens went toe-to-toe on the road against the Hurricanes. Carolina proved to be a little too much to handle in this night. The Flyers were in a dogfight on the road up against the Canucks. Philadelphia tested their mettle in this one, but they still come away with the win. The Kings were... Hi everybody, we're in the Buckeye State this evening. It's EA Sports continuing coverage of the Blue Jackets, and they are ready to take the ice here tonight. The Leafs start with possession as we are now underway. Here's a chance! Gives them nothing in front. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Lots of time left in this period. Still looking for our first goal. Line ace won the draw here in the defensive zone. Now a quick pass to Goudreau. Columbus gains the zone. Takes the pass. And now it's over to Marner. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Werenski. And he slides it quickly to Severson. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Looking for space inside the D zone. Riley's taking it from his own end. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. The Blue Jackets gain control of the puck. Nice zone entry from the middle. Brilliant save, read it perfectly. There's the whistle stopping the play and allow him to get off the ice and get a much-needed breather here.
Let's have another look at that hit there, James. I mean, he looks shaken up.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. Still no score in this one. There's the horn, ending the first period. Both teams will have a chance to regroup. You do you, and we'll be back with period number 2 in a moment. Both teams back on the ice. They're lined up, and period number 2 is about ready to go. Well, there you go, 40 minutes in the books. All right, friends, go grab yourself some water, get hydrated, and then buckle up because we got an exciting third period coming up in moments. Under a minute to go here in regulation time. And this one comes to an end. The big difference tonight. Probably got himself a few new hats as well there, Sheriff.
What a performance to put...
And I think the fact that not only do they get the win, they get news that the kid's going to be okay. That's a double win, right? I mean, that's coming up aces. I mean, I'm sure the kid's probably a little sore that he wasn't able to finish the game, but the fact is he's going to be fine. This isn't a long-term injury sort of dynamic. They get the win, and they get another win in the news that he is going to be A-OK. You know, one of the other things I wanted to touch on that happened earlier today in the National Hockey League, and that was the story. Great night to be on the couch and watching hockey. Tons of scores around the league. Let's take a look at what went down. The Maple Leafs took on the Blue Jackets. Columbus played a strong game at both ends of the ice, and as a result, they get the win. The Flyers faced off against the Kraken. Seattle turns in a complete effort, and it's enough to pick up the win. The Coyotes took to the road to match up with... All right, let's get all you poolies and all you hockey fans caught up on all the action out on the ice tonight. The Maple Leafs were hoping their offense would show up in a big way against the Blue Jackets. Columbus takes this one in a fun one. The Flyers battled it out against the Kraken. Seattle put in a gritty effort and were able to scratch out the victory. Both teams seem ready, and they are about to drop the puck on this opening faceoff. The Sabres get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. The Blue Jackets get a hold of the puck in their own end. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Pass in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Shot, and that's deflected off someone in front. And makes the save. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on.
Gaudreau's puck-on-a-string zone ability means he can stick-handle his way past defenders. Thompson's got great hands. His puck-on-a-string zone ability means he can stick-handle his way into scoring chances. I'm expecting one of these two players to give their team the edge tonight, guys. Back to you.
Oh, huge hit against the wall, and you know they felt that one.
Well, and that's a tone setter. That's
All alone! Oh, denies him on the play!
and this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Fires it! Big time stop!
Martin's aggressive and at the top of his crease and makes an outstanding save from the slot.
To his teammate! He scores! And look who's at it again as the points continue to pile up.
Well, 50 is a huge number, James, and everyone around him knows that his teammates are up. They're congratulating him, and you can see the stick taps right there. But this has been an unbelievable year for him so far, and it's incredible to think what he can continue to do. You get these grade A scoring chances nice and tight to the net. You got to find a way to convert on it, but you have to be aware of where the goaltender is. You don't have much time. You have to have quick hands, but you have to find the back of the net when there's not much room.
Looks like the head coach has a few instructions for the young rookie before play resumes here.
Well, the coach recognizes that last shift, they built a ton of momentum, and it's about building on top of that. So having a conversation with the young rookie is just a reminder that, listen, you got to be on your toes. You got to push. You got to press. Be aggressive on the puck, and let's continue this flow of pace.
More than half the period has expired. The Blue Jackets now lead by 2. From center, they get into the attacking area. The Blue Jackets look to start the transition game. Picked off in the open ice. Buffalo's got the puck against the half wall. On the backhand! He scores! Oh, wow, there might have been some Velcro on that stick.
I would say so. It's a puck on the string, and it evades the defenders, and then he's able to get a shot through the goaltender and finish it off.
The Sabres have answered back here in the back half of the first period.
Well, it hasn't been pretty, James, but certainly changes the mindset as they get within one. A lot of confidence now at this face-off with their opponents now on their heels.
Buffalo's going on the attack as they gain the zone. The Blue Jackets have a hold of it in the defensive zone. With possession along the wall. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. And he takes the pass. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Buffalo's got a hold of it along the wall. Through the neutral zone and along the boards. Here they come. The Blue Jackets have it from their own end. Drives it to the crease. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice, is in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck, to be able to make that save. Great job.
here in the lane going to the frame. Buffalo's shown a new energy over these last few minutes. They got one back, but they still need one more in order to tie. First 20 minutes of play is in the books. Both teams get a chance to refresh and reset. We'll be back with second period action in no time. The Blue Jackets have looked good offensively tonight, generating all sorts of opportunities. Fans are back in their seats, and let's see where the action picks up here in period number 2. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing.
Gaudreau's been lighting the lamp with this point streak, playing so confident. He knows where he is on the ice, and it just seems that every time it makes its way towards the net, the puck's going in.
Puck picked up by Severson. Sends it in deep. Scooped up along the wall by Skinner.
Thompson's last play was impressive, James. I mean, he's falling. He's almost on one foot. Incredible balance, but more importantly, the awareness to know exactly where he was passing and distributing the puck.
And he takes the feed. Here's a shot, and that goes off the glove and will play on. Line A's got it across the line. Here's the pass. They score.
That's great puck movement, James. Working hard away from the puck to support the puck carrier, and they gained that entry because they got numerical advantage, and they capitalized and executed with it.
The Blue Jackets extend the lead to 2 here in period number 2.
Well, and I've liked their complete game tonight, James, all the way from their goaltending right to their defense and then into their offense. They've generated, they've created, they've played sound defensively, and now they've got that 2-goal lead.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. The Blue Jackets have a little breathing room here, but not much as they lead at 3-2. Handles the puck from the left side.
Skinner's been so elusive tonight. He's usually got that shot mentality, but not tonight. He's moving the puck and distributing it. I don't think the coverage knows what to do. They're so used to seeing him firing it towards the net.
Quick pass to Clifton. Up along the wing. The Blue Jackets gain possession in their own end. Turned aside with the glove by Levi. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. More than half the frame has been played here. The Blue Jackets are giving their fans something to cheer about as they lead it 3-2. And that'll bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the third period next. Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. Here we go. We're underway in the third. Everybody having fun getting in on the offensive action. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Columbus leads at 4-3. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. On the attack along the boards. Moves it to Gaudreau. Oh, he just got thunderstruck.
Well, he did. I mean, closing so quickly. No time and space there, and just crushes him.
What a hit. And that doesn't reach the net. Looking to set up offensively. Lead pass ahead. He scores! The big man, Patrick Laine, delivers again.
What a goal. I'm surprised he didn't snap his twig in half after that snapper there, James. I mean, the force at which he bore down with, it's incredible how much power we can get from his wrist and transfer of weight.
The Blue Jackets pick up right where they left off, and look at this, a quick goal here to go up in the third.
Yeah, and that's deflating for their opponent. You can see it in the body language, and that's also a signal to them that they need to continue to press, attack while they're down.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The Blue Jackets have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. And he's ridden off the puck. And he takes a shot. There's a collision with some authority.
A ton of goals on the board tonight, and you know that both teams are looking to pad their stats. A lot of players in on the action. That's got to give you confidence and make you feel good.
Columbus glides the puck behind the net. Here he is in front! And the puck dies with the trapper save. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Past the midway mark of the frame, the Blue Jackets lead by a pair. It's 5-3. Almost down to the final minute here in this third. Final buzzer sounds, and this one's in the books. Big win tonight, and you know, before we kind of wrap things up here, Razor, I want to bring it back to the youngster, and he seemed to really respond out there, especially when, correct me if I'm wrong, it looked like he kind of got called out by the coach at one point.
He did, and what I thought happened when the coach went and spoke to him was the player started to focus a little more. He looked like he was all over the place, that he wasn't sharp, that he wasn't scheming.
You know, and this is the sign of what a good team can do, right? They pick each other up. Case in point, here's the rookie who, you know, he's been a little all over the place up at this point in his career, but, you know, has a good night at the office, picks up a couple of points and leads them offensively and does enough to get them the 2 points in the win. Like this team a lot because of the depth, and you know, it's a nice luxury to have as an organization when you've got that depth. To the phones we go. We got a lot of depth here with a jammed up phone board. Where do we start? Let's go to Dan. All right, lots of wild happenings on the ice tonight. Let's take a look at some of the scores of what went down. The Blue Jackets were in a dogfight on the road against the Sabres. Columbus plastered the opposition with a big-time night offensively. The Habs were hoping to fly high on the road against the Panthers. And history could be made tonight, and it could be made by a rookie, as the freshman could be chasing the single-season assist record for rookies here on this team. And I'll tell you what, like, the fact that he's already in this conversation to be able to pull this off so quickly, it is pretty remarkable, but it speaks volumes as to how good a playmaker he has already established himself here in the National Hockey League. All right, still to come, you look around elsewhere around the NHL, there's a couple. Really looking forward to this one tonight. The Bruins have won the draw, and we are now underway. Looking to make something happen along the boards. The Blue Jackets gain control of the puck against the wall. Boston's looking to break out of their own end. Moves it quickly over to Pasternak. Werenski's lugging the puck. And here's the pass. Oh, big hit on the play. Look at this. He's on his own bench.
Oh, he's not going to live this one down for a while, James. You know that he's going to get razzed for a bit because he's in the laps of his teammates.
I think he's okay. Breakaway. Stopped on the breakaway. What a save he made there.
Well, I loved how he challenged the shooter on this, James. He didn't sit back in his net. He came right out to the top of the paint and said, if you're going to beat me, you got to find room.
Takes the bump but still hangs on to the puck. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Still lots of time left here in this frame. Still scoreless in this one. Here in the late goings of the period, we're still scoreless. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Receives the pass. And a solid save on the play there. And he's got a step. Centering feed. And that's stopped. And now he moves it quickly to Severson. Here's a shot. Glove save and the play continues. Moves it to the middle. And that goes off a stick and off target. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Picked up along the boards by Coyle. Bumped off the puck. Hey, a lot of people excited as this opening period comes to an end. One of the all-time great rock acts from the 80s getting set to play here for these fans. And we'll catch our breath. Back with more of this. Well, let's see what period 2 has in store for us as they are about to drop the puck. Advantage goalies through the first 20 minutes. Let's see if we get a goal here in the second. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Boston's held the bulk of play after the first 20 minutes, James, and they don't really need to change anything, but they can't get frustrated. They have the majority of shots on net, and eventually one will go in.
Lots of time left in this period. The game is still scoreless. Lioness won the draw. Let's see what they can do with possession. He grabs the puck here at the point. And that's knocked away by Werenski. Grabbed along the boards by Marchand. Oh, you gotta love the effort as he blocks that. And it's a quick pass to Werenski. And that's intercepted by Zaka. Good stand-up hit. Takes the feed from his own end.
Fast and quick lead pass.
The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. The Bruins move the puck in the defensive zone. Great poke check on the reach. Slides the puck across. The Bruins gain possession along the wall. Columbus has it in the open ice. Puck is picked up here in the neutral ice by Johnson. And now it's grabbed by DeBrusk. To the front! Columbus gains a hold of possession. Reads the play and forces the turnover. The Bruins carry it along the wall. And they got caught up in traffic and hits a stick. Here's a short pass to Johnson. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up.
Harlow's been showing some frustration. You know, when you want to contribute as an athlete, especially when you have a strong skill set, and then you're in a pointless streak, man, the frustration grows and it builds, and you start to squeeze the stick tight.
There's the horn, bringing period number 2 to an end. 40 minutes down, 20 to go. Third period action is coming up. The moment of truth has arrived for both these teams. Third period action set to go. Still zeros on the board here as we drop the puck on the third.
Shot! Here's a shot! And he stakes that one with the glove.
Our camera's looking in on the bench right now, and the coach pretty passionate, it looks like, next to the young rookie.
Yeah, well, you're not going to read between the lines with this messaging. It's simply, come on, let's get moving here. We're in a tie game. We haven't played well. We haven't generated much. Get out there, do a job, find something in the tank.
We're still in the early stages of this period. We've still got zeros on the board. A chance! Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay.
All those tracking exercises when you're young come in handy when you're older, and this is a prime example. Look at him bob and weave, trying to find that puck. He does and makes a save.
Right in the open ice, that one's picked off.
Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Werenski. Tosses it to Marchand. Columbus gets a hold of the puck against the boards.
I know I stepped on your toes there, James, but had to react to that massive hit.
Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. Boston's got possession here in their own end. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Takes a bump but hangs on. Boston's across the blue line. And he slides it quickly to Pasternak. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. There's another for the hit parade. The Bruins take possession here in the open ice. Angles it over to Marchand. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Here's the pass. And he denies that great opportunity there.
McAvoy is able to ruin his opponent's attack plan by using his stick to make defensive plays in his own end, guys. His stick-em-up zone ability means he can poke check effectively and play solid D.
Change lines, come on!
Nearing the final minute of regulation. The Bruins played along the wing. Here's a shot. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that.
Martin's been outstanding tonight, James. I mean, he's made the saves he's had to and really given his team an opportunity to win. You can't ask for more than that.
Tries to get the puck over to Bede. All alone! Dangles between his legs. Oh, misses the net.
Oh, that's a tough one, James, when you're in that spot and you're unable to put it between the pipe. But I think he just rushed his shot, and as you can see, it clangs off the end boards.
And there's the horn. Regulation solves absolutely nothing, so we're going to overtime, and we'll do it next. One will win, one will lose. Overtime will tell the story. It's sudden death overtime, and the puck is dropped. Let's go. Solid hit on that play. Sends it in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Goes right to the crease. Oh, what a save! He stopped it. Wow!
Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck.
And as play continues, this place is still buzzing, and they're getting loud here now.
Wow, this is all about fan appreciation for that huge save. And man, does this ever feel good? You know, you feel it right through you when you know you've made that big save, and everyone around you is appreciative.
Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. And that will close the book on this one here tonight. Despite the valiant effort, the losing streak will continue here, Sean.
Yeah, this is a real tough one to handle, especially when you play a really good game and it could have gone the other way. But nonetheless, their losing streak continues, so it's back to the drawing board, trying to put one foot in front of the other and get it done next game.
It's got to be a frustrating one for sure. And the party's not over just yet, Pounder. Look at them. Here they come back out onto the ice.
You gotta love it. Just a fun night all the way around, and they've...
Yeah, you know what, Matt? I appreciate that, and I thanks very much for the call. I would agree. I just want to see a little more from the rookie as well. I think there's times you kind of say, hey, okay, you know what? Here we go, and then it just kind of fizzles out that next game. And case in point tonight, they pick up the win, but did he factor in on much? No, not really. And that's where you kind of say, all right, you know, you got to find that next gear. You got to find that consistency here, especially playing with one of the best teams in the National Hockey League. At least that's, at least in my opinion anyway, and I think the numbers kind of back that up. All right, thanks very much for the call. Let's get into it. Natasha is online. Well, let's take a look at how the standings were impacted with some of the final scores around the league tonight. The Bruins had an on-ice collision with the Blue Jackets. Columbus played a thriller, and they scored the OT winner to take the extra point. The Flames were on the road to take on the Wild. Minnesota turns in. All right, at this time, everyone, we'll catch you up on what went down in all the action in the league tonight. The Devils took to the ice for a collision with the Capitals. New Jersey picks apart their opponents surgically with the win. The Leafs took to the ice to battle the Ducks. Toronto tops the opposition in a fun one. We got to take a quick break, but we got a lot more coming your way next. Lot of bounce on both blue lines here, and we are about set to drop the puck here at center. The Blue Jackets are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Shot! Can't get it to go. Made the stop on the play. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Lots of time left in this period. Still looking for our first goal. Philadelphia's taken possession in their own end. Slick feed. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Takes the feed in the point. Great defensive effort with the stick. Quick feed to York. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Puck moved over to Severson. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. Denies him in close.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Here's a shot. There's a great save and an excellent chance there. Look at this attack here in the O-zone. And they'll skate it out of the zone. Takes a shot. Off a stick. Columbus takes possession along the wall. Rocks him on the play. The Flyers take possession in the defensive end. Gets the puck over to Atkinson. Puts it on net. Blocked in traffic. Takes the feed from the wing. Feeds it down low. And sends it just out of reach. Caught into the glove by Hart. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here.
Philadelphia's really struggled through the first half of this season, James, and it's really tough to put your finger on. You know they've got the personnel. They just haven't been able to connect.
There's the buzzer, 20 minutes in the books, second period just around the corner. And the opening face-off here in period number 2 is about set. Both teams still feeling each other out as we are scoreless here to start the second. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Philadelphia just really outplayed their opponent in the opening frame, James. They battled, they worked, they were very aggressive on the puck, and they managed it. They own the possession time, but they need to execute. This is a scoreless game. They got to put their body...
Looks like the youngster's getting some instruction here from his head coach.
Well, I like this play by the coach, James. I mean, this is a flat game. Really, no one has any juice. So turning to the rookie to elevate this group has got to send a clear message throughout the entire lineup. You know, the rookie has the legs to get it going.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still no score in this one. Couturier won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. Denies it again!
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
Skates in behind the cage. Sends it in front. Can't connect the play. Looking to set up offensively. Tries to feed it over to Konechny. Oh, he didn't get all of it, but just enough to keep it out of the net. Columbus looks to break out in their own end. Gaudreau's got it in the offensive zone. And he maintains possession of the puck here. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Still scoreless in this one. Delorier's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. The Blue Jackets will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Here he is, takes the shot. Oh, a true warrior to block that. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Scores! And there it is, the power play goal lights the lamp.
I just love this power play, James. It's not just about skill, but you have to have the work ethic to be able to retrieve the puck as well. You got to be harder on it than your opponent, and they get the PK running around. Absolute mayhem, and then eventually it goes in.
Columbus has gone up by 1 here in the second. They have been the busier team, though. I'm surprised they don't have more.
Yeah, they really should have, but sometimes when you have possession, you're getting a lot of good looks. You can get frustrated. Instead, you just got to shoot the puck. You have to have that shot-first mentality. They do there, and they put one by the tender.
There's the buzzer. 2 periods down, 1 more to go. They always say 3 is the magic number. And we've got period number 3 next. Opening face-off for period number 3 is ready to go. And they have dropped the puck here in the final frame. An opportunity for some power play time now as he steps back out onto the ice. The Flyers looking against the half wall. Columbus has possession of the puck. Drives to the paint. Decides to think about it. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. And that's poked away by Severson. The Blue Jackets are on the attack. Centering feed. And that's stopped. The Blue Jackets fail to capitalize on the power play.
Provorov's been on fire lately. Everything he throws at the net seems to be going in. When it's working for you, you got to be confident. You feel like nothing can go wrong.
Couturier's quick stick off the draw wins possession. The Flyers move it ahead. Great pass from off the right side. Columbus has it in their own zone. The Flyers gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Played big in the moment there. The Blue Jackets take it along the wall. Here's a pass down low. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Hart. The Blue Jackets lead it here early in the third period. They have been dominant in the offensive area. The The Flyers win the draw here in their own end. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. The Blue Jackets get a hold of the puck in their own end. Couldn't catch up to that pass. And there's the whistle icing the call. The Blue Jackets have shown no signs of stopping putting pucks on net, and they lead it here in this third. And they win the defensive zone faceoff.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Picked off by Couturier.
Philadelphia has been working hard away from the puck, and they're using their awareness to take away angles and seams. And this is something they're doing with their stick positioning. Coach talked about it pregame, how important it was going to be.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Blue Jackets lead it 1-0. Liney's won the draw inside his own end. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. They've got numbers. Shot! Sizzling shot, and he makes the save. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Columbus gains a hold of it. Cuts to the front. Puck grab by York. Quick pass to Cates.
I'm going to guess that he's going to look to drive the net and shoot the puck, given that he's one goal away from his next milestone.
Moves it to Laine. Philadelphia's got the puck in their own end. The Flyers have it now. Takes it at center. Broken up by Werenski. Goaltender has made his way to the bench. The extra attackers out. They need a goal here big time. Keeps possession. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Philadelphia's got the puck in the defensive end. Moves it quickly over to Tippett. Chance in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Final horn has sounded, and that's all she wrote tonight. And not only with the W, he also gets the shutout in this one, Cheryl. Strong effort defensively.
Well, a great effort, and he was the last line of defense.
Ray, I want to bring her back to the rookie here for just a quick second. The way he's been challenged by the coaches, it seems to be working.
It does. Now, obviously, the coaching staff feels he's had another gear to give, and I think he responded quite well to the challenge. That's going to be something that we'll watch as the season moves along.
You know, and I appreciate the call there, Curtis. I think it's a good point. I thought it was a nice performance by the rookie in the offensive end. Picks up an assist in that victory. And, you know, I know there's been a lot of times. I know he's got his haters out there. You can't please everybody. But I thought the kid had one of his stronger games we've seen in a few weeks. And, you know, this team just continues to find ways to win. Case in point, the rookie contributing to this one, and they continue to pick up another 2 points and climb in those standings. All right, back to the phones we go. Marcy is on line 3. How are you? Now let's take a look at some of the rest of the action tonight in the NHL. The Canes look to run roughshod over the Capitals. Carolina plastered their opponents with a big offensive output. The Blackhawks were on the road to take on the Devils. New Jersey takes this one on the heels of a great performance in goal in the shutout victory. The Jets were hoping to come up with 2 points on the road against the Ducks. Winnipeg puts in a workmanlike effort in this one, and they get the win. We got to take a quick pause for the cause, but we got a lot more coming up on the other side. Stay with us.
Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. Well, if you want to see a team playing with confidence right now, you have come to the right place because the home squad is on fire. The Blue Jackets take possession to get this one underway. Centering feed, and that's intercepted. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. The Blue Jackets have the puck now. Boom! Wow, what a thunderous hit there.
That was incredible. Everyone is on their feet. Man, he get nailed.
Eriksson Ek's going to play it against the half wall. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Centering feed! Off the stick, and they can't complete the play. Kaprizov's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Columbus moves it quickly along the wing. Sends a feed in front. And it goes off the stick and on target. Fleury's got the puck and he's going to hang on. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. We're still scoreless. The Blue Jackets have done a great job moving their feet tonight, and they lead here midway through the first. Columbus wins the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Here's a short pass to Gaudreau. The Wild have the puck in their own zone. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Picked up along the wall by Laine. And that's off a stick. Columbus looks to get things going now with the puck. Quick feed to Gaudreau. Back at the point, they set it up. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Unable to reach that one. Columbus with possession in their own zone. Taken along the wall by Laine. Eriksson Ek's got it into offensive territory. To the low slot. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Merzlikins.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
There you go. Period number 1 is done. We're going to come back in just a quick moment with period number 2. Stay with us. Clean sheet of ice. Period 2 is set to go. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
Columbus owns a healthy 2-goal lead heading into the second period here, James, because it's deserved and it's earned. They found a way to get the puck to the net, and they own the majority of the shots.
Merrill's got it in the defensive end. And he takes the dish. And they send it right back to him. Takes a shot. Oh, what a save of the play!
He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save.
In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. So here we are, midway mark of the season. A lot of conversation about the rookie. Let's get you to weigh in here.
Well, there's been so many different moments that get sewn up, and I would say he's just been average. And what I mean by that is sometimes he plays like a veteran. He's got confident. We're seeing his skill set. And then other days, he just looks like he's a step behind the play. So consistency is the biggest factor.
Got to be in the conversation for the Calder, right?
Oh, he's in it, James. He's had an outstanding season. He's right at the top of the list, maybe fighting for that 1-2 spot. But, man, has he ever been an impact player for his team?
Still plenty of time left in this frame. Columbus is enjoying a 2-0 lead. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Centering feed! And he denies that great opportunity there. Fleury's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Columbus has looked good offensively tonight, putting a lot of pucks on net, and as a result, they lead here in the second. Minnesota's won the face-off deep in their own end. Now a quick pass to Kaprizov. Minnesota's got the puck along the wall. And he slides it quickly to Eriksson Ek. Trying to keep a hold of the puck after that play. Eriksson loses control. Sends the pass down low. Sends the pass over. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Takes the feed. Columbus has it behind the cage. Quick pass to Addison. Gaudreau's got it along the wing. And the middle frame almost done. Slides the puck over. From the point. Absolutely no fear to get in front of the slap shot. Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. Minnesota's won the defensive zone draw. Kaprizov's moving the puck through his own zone. Here's a blast! Scores! And they beat the buzzer and get right here in the period.
They always say, James, that to start a period and to finish periods at critical times, and they get one here. They go to the dressing room with a lot of momentum. He's got the puck on a string here, and I don't think that his opponent knows how to defend him because he is just magic when it's on his stick. But this time he elects to move the puck, first take the shot, catches everyone off guard, including the goaltender.
Columbus is showing no signs of slowing down here late in the second period with yet another strike, Cheryl.
Wow, they've been outstanding all game, James, and now it's a matter of having good habits and details to carry them into the third. They don't want to give any life to their opponent, not give them an inch as they head into that intermission.
Well, 2 periods down and 1 more still to come. Third period action right after we get a clean sheet of ice. Teams are lined up and they are ready to get this third period underway. We are underway here in the third. Let's see if there's any sort of saving face at one end of the ice. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
Columbus has put their opponent in vulnerable positions all game long, James. They've been absolutely dominant in all 3 zones, and they just need to continue that through the last 20 minutes.
Well, the youngster has shown at times that he can be a bright lights player, and in this moment, what's the coach saying here to the kid?
Now, the coach is saying one thing. We don't need any fancy toe drags right now. Rookie, you make sure that you're smart with the puck and use your brain.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The Blue Jackets now lead by 3.
Eriksson X won the draw at center. Nice defensive robbery with the stick. Minnesota's on the attack. Here's a blast. Glove save.
Reaction time is so critical for goaltenders because the way the players shoot in this game today, man, it is so tough to stop. So this one, instincts. Glove goes up, makes the save.
And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. Minnesota's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Trying to clear the puck from his own end. Moves it to Kaprizov. Merzlikins has it and freezes the play. Eriksson X got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. Here he is in close! And a strong effort on that play.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Minnesota's won the draw. Passes the puck over to Zuccarello. Here's a short pass to Merrill. Poked away by Severson. Minnesota's gained possession along the boards. Oh, that's a huge stop by Merzlikins. More than half the period left to play. The Blue Jackets are in cruise control, leading it 3-0. Eriksson X won the draw, and they're on the attack. Nothing doing.
There's so many moving parts in the game of hockey, which is why it's one of the most difficult sports in the world. And he gets to that prime time scoring area. You don't get that too often, and he just sails it and misses the net.
Knocks the puck down with a stick. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Eriksson.
Columbus gets their #1 line out there, and I've been really impressed, James, with how they've been playing, not just in the offensive zone, but in all 3 zones. They just seem to have a chemistry about them. They know where each other are going to be, and it really shows, in particular, when they produce.
Here he is, wristed on net. Gets a piece of it to make the save.
Fleury's been off his game tonight, really looking uncomfortable between the pipes, and he needs to settle in and find a way to create some momentum for his team. But on the other side of the puck, I mean, the forwards have to contribute offensively, and they can only do that if there's a sense of urgency to their game.
Passes it over to Goudreau. And this one's all over.
You know, Cheryl, always impressed when a goalie puts up a clean sheet, especially in today's game.
Well, in today's game, I mean, the puck goes cross-crease, you know, and the players can...
And I'm just going to say, I don't think the kid ever got an opportunity to really show what he could do in that situation. You saw how the coaching staff had really challenged him in that moment of the game. And I don't know if the way that things were going, how the coaches were in lines, but also the disruption in the flow of the game, I don't know if the kid ever really got a chance. Well, how about what we saw last night, right? I mean, we saw the moment that the kid became the single-season rookie assist leader for this franchise, and for him to step out and do this so quickly in his career. Yeah, it's a rookie record, so obviously he's only got 1 season to do this, but man, oh man, what a good playmaker. He's been so good finding apples, loading up on them on buckets and buckets of apples all season long, and he's a better playmaker than I ever realized when he was joining this team. I knew he could make some plays, but not to this level and this quickly too. He sees the ice just on a whole different level, so congratulations to him. Look around the other stories around the NHL. Okay, everybody, let's take a quick look at some of the final scores around the league tonight. The Wild paired up with the Blue Jackets. Columbus picks up not only the win, but the shutout as they put on an absolute masterpiece in their own end. Off with the Stars. Dallas plays pad the stat night with a strong offensive performance. We got to take a quick break, everybody, but we've got a lot more to get to. Stay with us. Time to take a look at what happened around the league as we check in on some of the scores. The Stars took to the ice to lock up with the Wild. Dallas triumphed easily in this one. The Pens were hoping to grab 2 points up against the Flyers. Philadelphia pulverizes their opponents with a big offensive effort. The Canucks were looking to steal 2 points against the Rangers. The New York Rangers toughed this one out, and they get the 2 points. The story on the ice continues in a moment. Be a pro career.